Guys, welcome to Quirky Grit I'm Warrior Princess, and this is a segment I like to call Short Talk, where I Google a subject, read a bunch of articles on it, and try to summarize it for you guys in under 7 minutes. Today's topic is dyslexia. It's a learning disorder that I happen to have and thought I'd shed some light on it for you guys. Dyslexia has a ton of myths surrounding it. Everything from it doesn't really exist, it just means people need to try harder, to, oh, dyslexia is when people read backwards, right? I'm sorry to tell you guys, but those things aren't true. Dyslexia is actually defined as a general term for any disorder that involves difficulty in learning to read or interpret words, letters, or other symbols, but that do not affect general intelligence. It's a pretty vague definition, but it does tell you that people with dyslexia are intelligent, but they generally don't read backwards. But like with every learning disorder, there's positives and there's negatives. We're going to go over the negatives of dyslexia first and swing back around to the positives at the end of the video. The negatives of dyslexia is that people with dyslexia often have difficulties conforming to social rules, and their behavior may also be alienating to others. Many people with dyslexia unintentionally foster misconceptions with others, and a ton of dyslexics suffer from depression, high anxiety, or feelings of dumbness, and that sucks because 1/5 of everybody out there has a learning disorder, so they're not alone, but they often feel as such because the people around them, the students or other adults, are reading at grade level or at high levels and they feel dumb and alone. Alright, now to the positives. People with dyslexia are 35% more likely to be entrepreneurs. That's a 25% higher rate than the average person is to become an entrepreneur. Many of us have cognitive and emotional strengths. We are creative because we have to find new ways of learning and processing information. We are good critical thinkers, have above average vocabulary, and we're great listeners, though sometimes we do tend to get distracted by random noises. There are a ton of successful people who have dyslexia. 3/5 of the original cast of Shark Tank are dyslexic. Whoopi Goldberg is dyslexic. Tim Tebow, Tommy Hilfiger, Steven Spielberg, Keira Knightley, and Richard Branson are just a few of famous people who have dyslexia. There are also a ton of studies that have been done, and we all have at least average intelligence, if not above average. I think that more studies need to be conducted on dyslexia, but they're not being done because dyslexia isn't something that you can take drugs to help, like a lot of other learning disabilities like ADHD, and so there's no money in it for the pharmaceutical companies. But with schools like Yale putting their effort into helping us, we'll be doing a lot better soon. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment of what you thought of this video, and press that big red button right down there and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.